Hey everybody, welcome back to the Expressions Podcast. Your host, Expressions, as always. Today, super excited about this episode. We have an artist that is going crazy right now. He's knocking on a door to become an artist. I think a lot of people are going to get really comfortable hearing, knowing, because his shit's going crazy right now. The one and only souljasiah. Soulja, welcome to the show, man. How you doing?
I'm good, my brother. I'm good, my brother. Chilling, living life, man. How you doing?
I cannot complain. I got souljasiah on the Expressions Podcast right now. Come on, man. What else, what's wrong in the world? I'd be ungrateful to complain. So, Soulja, tell the people, where are you from?
I'm from New York, bro. But I moved to Atlanta when I was 14.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why, like, when people like hear me speak and shit like that, they be like, "Oh, like I didn't know you sound like that." It's really like I never lost my accent or nothing like that. But
Yeah.
you feel me? I use like I like how Atlanta sound with music. So like, you feel me? That's how I implement
Yeah.
yeah.
Nah, 100%. As a fellow New Yorker, I can 100% co-sign that. Yeah, you definitely did not lose that accent. Uh, Something that's interesting though is obviously, growing up in New York, in New York City specifically, like that's one in its own, right? It's one of the most insane places in the world, if you ask me. And then also then spending, it seems like your teenage years in Atlanta, where Atlanta is basically the cultural hub of this country, one of the cultural hubs of the world, in my opinion, specifically from a music standpoint. I mean, look at the music that's coming out of Atlanta in the past decade. We don't really gotta even speak Cardi, Thug, Future. Story ends right there. You don't need to say anybody else. And I left out God knows how
You
many.
don't even gotta say nobody else.
I don't gotta say anybody else. So for you, what was it like kind of growing up in both ends right there? Because you got like two really different cultures, and like, how do you think that's impacted your music?
It I could say like moving to Atlanta definitely like impacted me with music more because I start hearing like more so like creative things when it came to music. Like
Mm,
not saying I wasn't listening to creative things because like I still was on like Cardi early and shit like that, like
For sure.
ASAP, like like shit I should be on.
Hell
But
yeah.
like Atlanta opened me up to like more like the underground and like things that like like I ain't hear before, like
Yeah.
doo-wop and all type shit. Like so,
That's fire. That's fire. Shout out to Love came in.
uh,
So good, bro. So good. So so take us back to the beginning, souljasiah. How did you start making music? Why did you start making music? Why did you start this journey that you're on now?
I started making music like a year and a half ago, but not seriously
Hmm.
because like I ain't have anything like equipment or anything. I ain't really have no resources studio
Yeah.
wise. And I was just on the headphones in GarageBand. But I had like the first song I had ever dropped. It's not on my SoundCloud no more, but it did well. And so like I was to continue to like play around a little bit,
Yeah,
drop here and there, but it was off the headphones, so the quality wasn't good. So it took me to like really start making music. I'll say like a year ago. Like,
that's crazy.
yeah.
Damn. So only a year ago you really started locking in. I love the garage band hustle though, man. Like I've heard so many great garage band stories. I mean, even if I'm not mistaken, pretty sure Sofago recorded all of War, his like original mixtape. That shit was amazing, all on GarageBand. So I fuck with that. I fuck with that, man. Making the most of what you have. Fast forward to present day, you have your page is going crazy, right? Almost 600 followers on SoundCloud, which is a lot. Delilah, 20K now. Lifetimes at 14,000. Your biggest song, which is just fucking crazy. Lonely with Project. That shit's at 68,000 time of this recording. Incredible song. Incredible
Word.
fucking song.
And something I'm gonna say for this for the podcast too. I'm about to be with Jack tomorrow in New York, so we about to be locking in while
Yo,
he's here. So
he's so fucking talented, bro. You guys gotta get another song in, but as a producer, man, that he's crazy. He's
right,
crazy.
right,
That's fire.
right,
Hey, shout out Project.
right.
Hopefully we get some fire out of that session, man. Uh, to continue on, your recent tape, Finding Me, going crazy, and you dropped another tape, like 18 songs on that shit too. Messiah the album, excuse me. Gears of War on that first song. Incredible song. What's that like to see, man? You tell me you started making music seriously a year ago. You have close to 100,000 on a song. You have tens of thousands and thousands on all your other songs. Like, what does that feel like for you at this point? Like, is it crazy to see? Like, what's that like?
Now the growth definitely it definitely make me happy. Like and like definitely like it make me want to keep going. In
Hmm.
the sense, like it's crazy to see that shit too, especially in the time being as when I start doing music. So like it is crazy to see a little bit. Like that's about all I can really say to that. Like that shit.
Yeah, no, dude, for sure, for sure. Is it like, is it something when you're putting your music out? It's like internally, do you know that, oh, I'm nice, like this shit's gonna keep going up, like not in an ego, no ego sort of a thing, not like, oh, I'm better than anyone, just like I know I'm nice, like this is gonna work out? Or is it like, wow, like I'm shocked that there's, because think about it, almost 70,000 people streamed, Lonely, right? Like think about that. That's insane.
Nah, yeah, that
That's
is
insane.
I
70,000. So like
when
what
that
the
shit
fuck?
when that shit first hit 10K, I was like, that shit crazy.
Yeah, because it is, bro. It is
Like
100%.
and honestly, like what you were saying, like how do it feel? Like if bro, like not even on no ego thing too. Like
No, no, of course.
when I put out music, like I honestly be feeling like nobody really fucking with me and like what I'm doing. And
Hmm.
that's how everyone should feel though. Like that's really how
Yeah,
everyone should feel while making music. But that's really like how I be feeling. So that's why I continue to put out music because I feel like it's what I'm supposed to be doing. Like
that's that's so fire. I love that. I love that right there. It's what you're supposed to be doing. Um, so talk to me a little bit about like what does your creative process look like? Like, you go into the studio, you just said tomorrow you're gonna go link up with Project. Like, how do you lock in? How do you get in a zone to like go in there and just really just make some crazy shit?
really like whenever I start like hearing beats or like it really take me like not no longer than 10 seconds to know if I like the beat or like
Yeah,
what I know I'm gonna get on. And usually like I've never wrote in my life,
yeah,
so it don't be too much of a process. I'll go in and I've one took like a lot of songs that I have out, like one take, like stop, like not stopping on the mic at
yeah.
all, just depending on my vibe. And usually I'll be like, oh shit, I'll be like high in the sense, so it'd be, making shit better. So,
Yeah,
but my process be either punching in and just freestyle, like freestyling, like,
yeah.
yeah, like that's just how that should be.
Everything is just off the top, and you just kind of get into your rhythm, your flow like that. That's fire.
But
Like,
eventually,
mhm.
not to cut you off, my
No, no, no.
bad.
Please, please, please.
Nah, yeah, yeah. Eventually, I do want to not eventually. I have started like in my notes to myself, started writing things so I could get like way more locked in and see like the
Yeah.
other side of me with lyrics and all type of things. So
Nah, yeah, no, for sure. I think like right, like even if it's just like one little bar, just writing that down because like that bar can become a whole song the next day, just based off how you're feeling, the inspirations and shit like that that you might get that day. 100%. Let's say maybe Soldier Side with the pen. Maybe that's a whole different breed, man, that we're not ready for. That people
they
aren't
not
ready
even
for.
ready for that,
Hell
bro.
nah.
Yeah.
Um, so something that's really cool about you, I don't think this is true for everyone I've had on. I think 13 Degrees did a live show before. I didn't get to talk to him about that, but opposed to other people on my show, you're one of the few people who've actually performed live, which I think is just fucking amazing. You just did a show last night in Brooklyn, right?
Yeah.
Did a show last night in Brooklyn. You have a show coming up in ATL that Baby Solid's gonna be at. That shit's gonna be fire. Um, what's it like performing live? What's it like being in front of an audience, like performing your music, your art, man? What has that experience been like for you?
Bro, it's fire because like to know that it be people out there like supporting me and what I'm doing, like
Yeah,
what I got going on, singing my lyrics is just crazy because like I done been the person like in the stand singing that person's lyrics
yeah,
and you feel me? So I
yeah.
could imagine what it feel like. I could imagine like and it's just gonna like keep growing from there, like see more faces and more and more. So like that shit fire, bro.
Nah, yeah, that it's gotta be crazy to hear people singing what you just came up with back to. Like that's gotta be fucking insane. Um, talking about how it's gonna keep on getting bigger and your audience is gonna keep on growing. What can we expect coming soon from Soul Josiah? New tape on? Is there gonna be a third tape this year? You're always dropping singles. That shit on Slumps you just dropped was fire. Shit on my page you just dropped is fucking crazy too. I very much appreciate you for that, by the way.
Bro, I love that song,
I
bro.
love
Stop.
that song too, bro.
One
It's
of my
so
favorite
good.
songs, bro. Like I really love that song. But like, nah, yeah, I'm gonna definitely be sending more shit your way too. As far as
No, I appreciate. I'm just asking. I appreciate
no,
you
no, no,
regardless. But yeah,
I'm just letting that be known though. But
yeah,
like, as far as drops, like I don't really like I that's my one problem. I'm not really strategic with drops. Like I know you be seeing me like I if I feel like something hard, this is like I'll listen to it a lot. And if I feel like damn this shit hard, I'll be like fuck it, like I'm about to drop it.
yeah.
But like with a tape, I know that I'm not dropping the tape till my birthday, which is December 31st.
Oh, that your birthday's on December 31st.
Yeah,
That's a wild ass birthday. That's
yeah.
fire
So
though.
that's the next time I definitely plan on dropping the tape. As of right now, I am slowing down just a little bit
Yeah,
on dropping because I have feel like I flooded in a sense, and I want people to really be able to like take in
digest it
what
all.
I have
Yeah, yeah,
dropped.
yeah.
Because yeah, like it be some gems. Like people just got to take time to listen. So
I agree with that. I think it's definitely important to give people a second, but also I do have to say I do appreciate because again I interact with so many different artists and like you're that sort of like gung ho approach of like fuck I think this is hard I'm gonna drop it. I love that because if you're proud of that, you're proud of it, that song, that like your art, you're proud of it, you want to show the world, like you should immediately. Because again,
that
that song could be the difference between like gaining just one fan and like that's another follower, and like that just keeps
and I
compounding
think
over
of it
time.
like that all the time. That's
Yeah.
exactly why I
Hmm.
drop like as much as I do. because it always helped me gain new people. Like every time I drop a song, it's a new, different person that discovered me. So that's why I continue to do. Like you feel me?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a smart man right here, souljasiah. So listen to this man's words. Listen to this man's words. Super accurate. I love that. Couple quick questions for you. One, who are you listening to right now? Who's in your rotation? Who's in your headphones?
Besides myself,
Besides yourself. If it's
uh,
only yourself though, you can answer that too. I'm not gonna hate on
nah,
that.
nah, I am like hella narcissistic when it comes to music, though. I do
Not
listen
not a lot
to
of
a lot,
artists. Nah, bro, everyone will be listening to their own shit, but just in general, like
but yeah,
anyone
in
you be fucking
general,
with is maybe better asked.
I listen to Until Japan Crazy.
Bro,
Uh,
I was listening to him no more than 10 minutes ago. That
that nigga crazy. Until I listen to Zoo. I listen to Bika. I listen to a lot about like people that I like that make music like that I know as mutuals and shit like
yeah,
that. I like to see people like upbring it in a sense. Like
hell yeah.
I'm all for everyone winning. Zucchini, a bunch of
Zucchini's so
people I
tough,
listen.
bro.
Yeah,
Zucchini's underrated. I'm gonna say it on here. Zucchini is criminally underrated. Criminally
like,
underrated.
facts,
He is. He really
facts,
is. He really is. Like I don't
facts.
understand what everyone's not getting about it, but it's all right though. I'm patient. They'll figure it out.
They
Anyone else?
will, and that's how I feel with like all of us. Like
For sure.
if anyone else. So I listen to hard rock a lot.
Yeah, he's the greatest ever.
I mean mainstream. I don't really listen to niggas mainstream. I haven't listened to mainstream music. I just listened to Gunna's album though. That shit fire.
Yeah.
I just listened to Gunna's album, but besides like mainstream, I don't really listen to niggas mainstream for real. I'll just say Cardi. Like
Yeah. Yeah, no, I definitely I can agree there. I do peep like mainstream drops, but like I don't listen to them. Like I'll run it through one time and then like yeah, never
word,
returns. Never
word,
returns to my
word.
rotation. That's just how
Okay.
that shit works.
Lowe's.
Um
I listen to Lowe's.
not yeah. I appreciate all those different people. Dream collab, artist or producer. Artist and producer too. Could be both.
My dream producer, definitely Paniacs. Like the run he on right now, crazy.
Great answer.
Not even just because the hype too. Like the beats he actually make is crazy.
Insane.
Like Paniac's actually a wizard on the like. You feel me? So artist, um,
If you
like if I'm
could,
being
if you have a
really honest,
mainstream one, and if you have someone in the underground you've been peeping that you really want to work with, you give me like two sides of that.
I don't really know how to categorize hard rock, like and how people would, cause like
Yeah,
people will be like, oh, he's a little above underground, but to like you feel me, like I don't know, but in the underground hard rock, like as far as like artists I want to work with,
yeah,
mainstream Cardi, like
yeah,
yeah, like,
yeah,
that's just me being honest. Like,
yeah. Nah, I mean, if I made music, and I was asked the same question, I'd answer that exactly the same. Like no exaggeration, exactly the same. Yeah, I agree with that.
yeah, like those niggas hard. Those are two people I listen to outside of myself that like I listen to maybe as much as myself, like type shit.
100%. What's I gotta ask? Favorite hard rock song? Favorite hard rock songs if you have them? The first thing that comes to
Uh,
mind.
Separation.
Oh, yeah.
I had that shit on spin when it came out, like crazy. I still play it to this day, crazy. And I ain't gonna lie, like hard rock shit, like put like he plays a little inspo about music. I don't know if anyone could tell because I try not to sound like anybody, but as far as the things that he do with music, it's real fire. Like I don't take what he do, of course, but like I got ideas from certain things that
Of
he done
course.
did, like beat selections, all type of things. So like you feel me? And I'm not one to ever be scared to give a nigga they flowers or show like you feel me? Like
Bro,
so
100%. I have a lot of respect for what you said right there because a lot of people try to, especially artists like, oh, I'm in my own lane, da 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 da. But listen, even even we just mentioned a guy like Cardi, I said Thug and Future before, even they were inspired and took bits and pieces from the people that they were
Facts.
inspired from, and but they didn't bite them. They incorporated it
Added their own
in their
story.
own unique way through their
Right.
perspective. Exactly what you just said.
Facts.
Um, and I love it. Don't wait to give someone your flower. Don't wait to give flowers, man, because you never know when someone can just disappear one day or relationship may just deteriorate, whatever it may be, man. I fuck with that.
Facts.
So Josiah, 5 years from now, the year will be 2028. I've said that a few times on this podcast. Where will you be? Where's Soul Josiah gonna be? Soul Josiah, the musician, the artist, the person. Where is he gonna be? What's
I
the
played
long
on
term vision?
I played on being like an influence to like to not even just the youth, like to everyone with like what I'm doing with music. And I plan to be rich, of course, because you know that's everyone goal. I feel
Oh
like
yeah,
to be rich. So I just plan to be like stable with everything I'm doing and to show like show my what I've done like is impacting others. So like that's what I really want to see.
that's beautiful. Perfectly said. So Josiah, where can they find you? Where can the people find you? Socials, SoundCloud, whatever else you want to plug.
Everything, every social, Apple, Spotify, SoundCloud, everything Souljasiah, SOULJASIAH. Everything Souljasiah.
Simple as that. We appreciate that. Closing
Thanks.
statement, Soul Josiah. Anything you'd like to say? Anything. Give us a closing statement here.
Y'all niggas be yourselves, bro. All that dick sucking y'all be doing, be yourselves, bro. That's all I can say, bro.
You heard the man. Be yourself. Stay in your lane. Make your own lane. Make your own lane specifically. Stay in it. Make it because the most special person in the world is yourself. Every single
I,
time. There's no one like you. There's no one like yourself. So Josiah, thank you so much for coming on, man. It's much appreciated for real, bro.
I appreciate you having me, my nigga. I appreciate you for real, for real.
Bro, appreciation is mutual. Thank you so much. And to everyone listening to the Expressions Podcast, thank you very much. And until next time.